move on to Finance Minister Ato Forson. I purchase all Forson. Now Ato Forson Edin Sembia Betuja purchase very soon. Cocoa prices will skyrocket again. Now and no more and will be ebe kai no say chain to wase. Emre bi atwemu ukojina simpie so eka NPP 1 sempoto purchase NPP 4 we are Ghana cocoa farmers for sika bebre mu ya calculations ni na sifo nyina nti say increment na o dey ba no make sure say cover 6,000 plus na nya sa de asem a wo ka no yentie yenko hwe sa video no na yematiawa
cocoa farmers a wo Ghana ha abani yo to the wanyi hone ndi ni ye bra abani yo to the we sisimu bebre abani wa for musika bebre the da me pena me kan yi de cocoa no bono cocoa bag biala abani boton oboton wa bochi oya sika 9,800 oya Ghana sika da no mu 98 million Ghana cedis one bag there's okoton 98 million cedis. Ghana is a share of cocoa board in there. Or that one, Ocha the Miss Kevin Wabasa, such a Mabasa, no one for no the cocoa farm and woman a being. Then when my bunny ought to be on the West in Italy, on the one for being, no one of cocoa farm and the way it's cocoa about the Biala or the water and Koida ban on my cocoa farmer 65 million Ghana cedis. 65 million Ghana cedis. Instead of my 65 million Ghana citizens, I buy one cocoa farmer or that 30 million. And that's extra 3,000 Ghana cedis. And see, who 65 and one more 30 million. A pedebere you in there. A bunny do in there. Usika MPP Aban Wafa, oh yeah, bag Biala what 20 bia, Usika 35 million. Where was the president Gufado, Union Baumia, and the MPP Aban, what was the one?
Ebusa honorable Ato Forson emra na onum so oye campaign ama NDC ama omonso ama ba power no nsem odoko kan ye eno no na chese wa chire mu ye pa otimi se ohwe video ni menye onu nkwa na oba ye omo ye NDC fo kuku damfo bi nso ye da titi hobi na ye nhwe tesi a news e ba ye enra 2nd October 2025 no na almost the government increases producer price of cocoa from 3,225 to 3,625 per 64 kg bag effective tomorrow. In the increment nearby and Osha, it's just around I think 300 or 400 cedis in between that range. And a Ghana phobia purchase na what bet na say abe jina simpie so and now can say Ghana for yere fin semana yere fin semo ube jina can say NPP are buying chiti bu farmers cocoa farmers apo ama according to cocoa board no whatever aban no oton cocoa no bag no oton baako a ese o chemu miensa no aban no fa baako no di mienu sika no de ama cocoa farmer no eba ne say na won so aba aban mu a ene no ye nhunu se na ye hunu no na say increment ni efi 3,225 na aircraft 3,625 what is the significant increase enkodu 6,000 na you were accusing the NPP government of and a Ghana for bebre na bisanana what is your take on this particular in Selma Ghana for concerning the cocoa price increase?
Okay, so first of all, no, I was really shocked to the bone, and I'm happy that we are even talking about this. Last week, report be ebe toja. So our report be toja no. It was a report that HS Ghana will soon be dethroned. Already, the world's leading producer of cocoa, and Ghana be
no longer it's no longer exactly. Ghana.
Now, aside from that particular thing, Ghana, Ivory Coast. What we are also learning is that a country like Ecuador, Ecuador, they are moving fast to become the number 2. Into a share article we are, if you read saw by just September 22nd, 2025, or say Ecuador set to become world's number 2 cocoa grower industry head sales. Ecuador, Uchagana move for cry and Yabaku.
Okay. But an almost cocoa grower, they don't just say a cocoa supplier.
Cocoa grower, if you grow, you supply. Already they are beating Ghana by the price.
Okay.
They are supplying more.
Okay.
And almost maybe more climates, no. I say, listen, yenya, friends say, sir, in one attacking cocoa, almost climate, it doesn't allow, sir, a infestation, sir. What I say.
Okay.
Ghana will be Ghana. Or see, Ecuador set to become world's number 2 cocoa grower. Who is the number 2 currently?
Currently, it's Ghana.
It's Ghana. So what I say now, the devastating thing in all of this is the details. If in it, if you read the article,
okay.
We into screens, no. So read my.
All right. I say London, September 22nd. Reuters. Ecuador is on course to produce more than 650,000 metric tons of cocoa in the 2026 to 2027 season. Into year eba beda yenimi 2026 and 2027, and could surpass Ghana as the world's second largest grower of the chocolate ingredients. The chairman of the country's Cocoa Exporters Association said, "Inti they are
dream because Ato Forson can some video near boy and Ato Forson said obey increasing cocoa prices from 3,000 to 6,000 or so. Fast track now, they've increased it. Osha has say government increases producer price of cocoa from 3,225 to 3,625. So you could see the increase is not that
significant.
Now, Patron, some read the way mommy bio, and also if you read Toswa, some read the mommy.
I say an increase in production in South Africa, where Ecuador is the leading grower, has helped to fill the supply gap, and prices have fallen by about a third this year. They remain, however, at historically elevated levels. Farmers in Ecuador get around 90% of the world price, according to Ontanida. In Ivory Coast and Ghana, by contrast, farmers receive about 60 to 70% of the world price at best.
So Ecuador for 90%.
Yeah.
Which tells you say the systems there is in place, and it's working, and there's farmers' motivation. Ecuador now a country in South America, a once poor country. Now the country one of the top sources of income, tourism. No, they are now making sure that the top source of income now
will be cocoa. And the rate at which they are moving, I'm sure very soon they will even take Ivory Coast out.
15 million or so. So what I say, 15 million per, and look at how they are moving. Ghana, your land size near landmark.
Okay.
So the question is, what are we doing wrong?
And so then, according to what is here, they have helped to fill the supply gap. That means that there's actually a need for more cocoa, but we were not able to supply it, and as Ivory Coast was not able to meet that demand. Till they are also coming into the scene, and they are filling in those supply gaps. And then because of that, say cocoa, say 9,000 now, it has reduced. Is that, and prices have fallen about a third this year because of the fact that they are also producing more. And they remain, however, at historically elevated levels. But regardless of the fact, we all know that cocoa is still very, very expensive, and so it is up there. So farmers in Ecuador get around 90% of the world price. This is high motivation for them.
And you know something? Ocean the top 5 sources of income for Ecuador. Number 1, petroleum.
Okay.
Number 2, bananas and agriculture.
Oh, okay. Then they are into farming.
Yes. Number 3, mining. Number 4, tourism. Number 5, remittances. Number 6, fishing and agriculture. And number 7, manufacturing industry. So the second one, bananas and agriculture.
Cocoa and so share.
What I say. Now let us also check your friend is saying the GDP of your friend is saying Ghana.
Okay.
Any Ecuador. Near share how this country is faring. I will see who is doing what, and why is here currently almost Ghana, your GDP okay, 82 billion US dollars.
Okay.
And Ecuador, your GDP 124.68 billion dollars, which means GDP Ecuador's GDP it is almost 2/3 So you quantify
that of Ghana.
Say Ghana the near 1/3 and almost need 2/3.
Okay.
Almost can super so 80 billion and 120 billion. So Ecuador is doing something right at Ghana for
we are not doing.
And this account on population crane do.
So does that mean that we are sleeping a lot?
I say that. Before the KCA program, I mean, we were talking about in Japan. Said one of the reasons I came was so about, and I said, Baumia and whoever was so. Okay, let me just stop the name calling. What I would say is that we need a strong leader.
Yeah.
Because Ghana, no, I mean, can't show how it goes. Obi beti bone. Obi ba, ye be chini pana na we have a complaining, no abe demonstration. So a chrono, kwa mechi. Or the CEO na kwame abefa akosu abefa so always be no
now there's a back and forth
it's a ban is sana send penny forecast when two elephants fight the grass of sana tie nti osono any your friend is saying adi umbrella tree say oh it's for umbrella mo fa tree version
me the minimum umbrella tree
so tinye
okay
so osono ni tinye di sie ni a so there was no real policy. There's nothing.
Banker farming and so something that this country can really invest in to be able to get to wherever we need to get to.
It starts from the government to the leaders to the people. I also the top down.
Okay.
Because now so in you talk. Na amount we PH bolano.
This is sad.
And I'm here if you are not team. O manji toilet fee na if you are a baba a fat pump no a spark no chin toilet ni bu kwan
oh seriously
and I was like what is happening me no across the street obi aye bi nti so no beto no na man for toilet no aye kaswa kwasiade a ebi mo ye wo ho no ye di sika bae eto dustbin ade echi na kwabra na bibia dustbin eni wura ni gu fem
oh yes
madam e kroni de
we have a long way to go but the truth is that there's still hope. So those of us who are listening, those of us, let's all be agents of change in one way or the other. Send a can you say brighten the corner in which you are. So we are agent of change. Now one year the air cano and now 1 year the winning say we are. And I said, "Bebo Magana, so I then